Like me in the post. I wanted to be tagged in the post.
You ever see some shit on Instagram and you be like, "Am I dumb? Am I not that deep?"
Yeah.
Like you read something and like, "Yo,
it's happened.
You can't talk butterfly language with caterpillar people." Who says shit like that?
Oh shit!
But then you be like, "That's kind of deep." Because butterflies.
You can't have that alligator mouth with that hummingbird butt.
Nah, dude, the caterpillar and a butterfly are the same thing.
No.
Different stages in life. It's like you at 20, you weren't as big as an asshole as you are now.
I'm not close to being an asshole at all.
I downgraded. You upgraded.
I downgraded to exactly what I am.
Exactly. Next level.
Mass knew what I was. Mass tell him I was a nice kid back then.
You still are a nice guy, man.
See?
You are.
He wants to be.
No, he really is a nice guy compared to shit out people I know.
Hey, man. Apparently, I'm the asshole of all assholes. But
You probably are, man.
I'm not. I'm the nice guy. I used to be horrible.
Yeah, but he's not. He's horrible
we
now.
We should have fist fought the first time we met.
You're horrible. Was he as bad as you?
No, but
that's what I'm saying.
He's like my Padawan. Like I feel like I taught him.
Ooh, facts.
First time we met. What's the rule with Madden when you're playing and you're down by 21?
Sober.
Give up the sticks.
Yeah.
Skunk. The sticks. I was dead in the eye and then give up the sticks. He was next.
You got to first half though.
That's
right?
like taking your seat in the
I don't
barber
know what it
shop.
was.
I was
That's
like 17, 18.
Ooh.
And then like I'm friends with his brother, so he's like coming along.
At 17 years old, you're supposed to rumble me something though.
I was, you know, when you say something,
his parents' house.
Right,
can't
so
rumble
he had
there.
sense. He had sense.
Yeah,
but it was like kind of one of the things.
It's upstairs at your dad's house.
In your room, babe. Tim is whooping my ass, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna be an asshole and I get off the sticks knowingly. Like
So
I wanted him to like confront, like alpha male. He's not gonna say shit, and he didn't.
Oh, here we go, fellas. Here we go. We ready?
No, you didn't.
Ready?
I did say something.
Ready?
You said, all right. Under your breath?
Yeah, let's get started, man. Let's get started here. All right, here we go, man. Back at it. Week 11. Week 11, right?
Yeah.
Hey. Microphone check. Hey, this is the world's most popular barbecue talk, barbershop talk, man cave conversation. However you like it or dislike it. This is the Heavyweight Champ Sports Talk podcast. This is your opinionated facts. We're back at it. This is your host, B. Way. We have my man Red in the building, back at it. We have my man Jack in the building. We have our man Dixon on the 1 and 2, on the 1 and 2s back there. We have Dwayne back there, definitely producing the show as well. The team is growing, fellas. The team is growing. But we got a special guest today. We got somebody else in the crib. We got somebody else with us. Fred.
Hey. My man Alan Massenburg.
Yo, what's up, man? My name is Alan.
Comedian.
How you doing, Alan? How you doing, man?
Comedian. Graduate of Thaddeus Stevens College. Just in case y'all thinking he's a dummy, he's not. We graduated together. He didn't show up to graduation. I don't know where he was at, but he didn't show up. But he did graduate, got the diploma. He can tell you more about that stuff.
World-class comedian.
Hold on. Did you forget his name?
Yeah, he doesn't know. You know my name just now.
Did you forget his
What are you
name?
talking about?
Did you forget his name?
No.
I think he better.
I'm be honest. I forgot the last name.
But you said Alan then, man.
All right, but I figured that you could bring him out. Like, you can bring him out.
That wasn't. I didn't know that was the plan.
Forgot the whole name.
Well,
You usually do all the introducing.
Forgot the whole
For now, we're gonna leave the introducing to someone that can remember everybody's name.
hey, you're right. You know, I mean,
You always do the introduction?
wait. Let me just come my show.
It's your show, yo. You sit in the driver's seat.
Barbershop talk.
Yeah.
And then you introduce everybody, and then we got Alan Massenburg here today. And
You told me you were the host. This your show, bro.
I apologize.
Hey.
I sincerely apologize to our host. Our guest. Our guest, Alan Massenburg, man. World-class comedian.
Hey.
You can find him from New York to New Jersey to PA. He's all over the East Coast, venturing west, and it's about to make it happen. And we're happy to have him on the show. Now, that's how you bring him out, Brad.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's how you bring him out, baby.
Hey, I'll bring him to your next show, yo. You better kill him for that. Absolutely kill him for that.
I'm not gonna kill him on stage. I don't do that. I don't roast the audience unless they got it coming to him.
Hey,
Okay.
you know what?
I respect that.
I got a quick story before we get started. I went to a comedy show. Me and my wife went to the Baltimore Comedy Factory. And this might have been the last comedy show I've been to. But we were there. We got there late. You know, unfortunately, it's terrible. Terrible idea. So when you get there late, the host, or not the host, but whoever seats you wherever they seat you at. So they sat us right up front.
Damn.
And I knew the guy's brother that was performing. We didn't meet yet, but I just knew him. But anyway, so he sits us right up front, and the host goes off on us like, "Hey, man, your bus pass ain't working today."
Damn.
I was like, "Damn, you just gonna do that to me?" So that was the first guy that got us. So then the second guy got on stage and was like, "This is like the headliner," and he says, "Well, you know, he's talking about being tough and being gangster." He was like, "My man in the front row right there, he looks tough, gangster. He probably got a real tough name. What's your name, man?" I said, "Brandon."
You said it was the basic.
He said, I ain't no tough name, man. Get your soft behind out of here, man. Get this guy out of here.
Damn.
It's killing me. I'm sitting right next to my wife.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
I'm sitting next to my wife like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, funny. Mm-hmm.
You didn't say anything.
No, just have to take it. I'm going to do this show.
Some people say, you know what, fuck you.
See?
You just threw the middle finger up.
Yeah, if you go that route.
How? I paid my hard-earned money. Like,
If you go that route, then you got to be ready to fight or
not
fight
but
somebody
you know
else.
the jokes are coming back. So
There
I
ain't too many-
respect. I would have did the same thing.
There ain't too many words after FU.
You're right.
Nah,
but not something like that.
With
but it's
comedians, there is.
Well,
That's what they do. I think they want you to participate like that.
Not
You
something.
can't win if he has a microphone.
I was about to
You
say.
can't win.
Like,
Some people don't realize.
You can't win.
do we really want to fight that fight with a comedian who's on stage and people are paying to see him?
I mean, I was at the Cat Williams show. I seen a guy die of a slow death in that show. In Millersville. I remember that shit like it was yesterday too, man. I mean, this guy would not stop. Every comedian that came up, and they would kill him. They would absolutely kill. He was a dark skinned dude too, man. There was a girl comedian. I remember she was like, she said he looked like soy sauce, man. It was just killing, like it was just absolute killing him, man. And Cat Williams came out and killed him in like 30 seconds, man.
So he had soy sauce?
Nah, he was a
like-
dark skinned
he
dude,
looked like
real dark skinned dude. She said he looked like soy sauce.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, man, it was tough.
There's no
It was pretty
comeback
good.
from
No comebacks. But Alan Massenburg, man,
What's up, man?
what's going on, man?
Yo, man, we go way back, yo.
About
We-
10,
We go way
12
back
years.
to Daddy Stevens when I was on the football team.
Right, 85, not 85.
Yeah.
Because 85 is 805.
Yeah, I don't
You
know if you
schooled me
heard,
to that.
I don't know if you heard what I said though. When I was on the football team,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently I wasn't on the football team.
you was there.
I was there, but I didn't play apparently or something.
Yeah,
Something like that.
you know the-
I had
you
the
know
best
the
hands on
story.
the team.
You had the best.
Read the
hands.
newspaper
You gotta
article.
say you got the best hands on the team. You ain't got the best hands on the team.
I had the best hands
Somebody
on
else
the team.
got to say that about you.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
in the newspaper.
Oh, growing up, they kept telling
Look,
me.
Coach Watchlock says it in the newspaper.
Oh,
in the newspaper.
Okay.
Best hands on the
Fake
team.
news.
This is a serious question. How many catches did those hands have?
Maybe like 12. Maybe like 12.
Underused and underutilized. I get it.
Maybe like 12. My only problem was I wasn't real fast.
You know
I
what
was
I say?
slow.
You know what I say?
You were slow.
I was faster than
I
you.
was slow. You were slow, but I was slow.
That's what I always say. I'd be like, yo, we had a lot of talented receivers. We had to spread the ball around. That's what I always say. Wasn't that I was bad. We just had to spread it around. That's all.
Hey, it is what it is, man. We had great times though with Don and Diggs and all that, man, on the team. It was a great time.
Wow,
Great.
stuff, man.
Yo, on campus, a lot of things happen.
Yeah, can we talk about it on here, or is not the platform? For it? Is that what you guys doing on here?
And you can talk about certain things, but you have to check with me to see if my things are okay.
Everything. I'm open. Like as long as it's not illegal, I'm open.
Oh, well,
know,
then you can talk about it whenever you want, man. Like,
Yeah,
we wanna,
is there anything you want to know or anything? Because see, I got real quiet.
Hold on. I got some questions. Like
What you
in
wanna know?
my situation, hecklers, how do you handle them?
You going back to comedy? I thought we was going down a dark path. I was ready to go dark. You want to go back to work? Hecklers.
Yeah, because
That's easy. I love that shit. Like hecklers is like natural for me. It's like cafeteria talk. Like you just go back and forth with somebody. What? I'm gonna roast you. You can't get like. First of all, I got the microphone to be louder than you, and I'm already funnier than you. You can't win. I love it. You can try to heckle me if you want, I'm gonna grind you up. Like it's always gonna happen. And the crowd's gonna love it. You're gonna feel like an asshole at the end of the day. You can't win.
So like your job.
No,
I mean, I'm not saying that comedians not being like having a real job.
Getting all my shorts.
You
I
see
know.
the shorts? No, I got a real job.
Killing me.
You got a real job plus doing the comedian stuff.
Not to cut the question off here, but Mr. B. Wade wanted to go professional today, and he's doing the Sports Center attire. He's looking professional up top. They're about to play some 5-on-5 with the shorts, but it's okay. The camera never lies.
The cameraman is messing up today.
Oh man.
We were gonna let him live,
See
but
shorts.
the camera, as y'all see out there, it is what it is, man. But
Look, man, all the Sports Center anchors have basketball shorts on underneath the desk.
At least they put
Up
lotion
top, though,
on.
they killing it.
That's his job.
Hey, man.
That's his job.
All right,
Yeah,
hold on.
rock.
Back to the question, yo. Do you have a 9 to 5? Is it easy?
Yeah.
Would it be easier? Would you be able to do a lot more comedy stuff if you didn't have a 9 to 5?
Yes, I got a 9 to 5, and of course it'd be easier to do comedy stuff. I got 9 to 5. I mean, I got bills to pay and kids to feed. I gotta do that because comedy not paying for that yet. I mean, it do its job at the point, but I ain't really worried about the money. Like I'm not chasing that. Like I love just to do comedy. Like I do shit for free all the time. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it for free. Don't call me, y'all. If I want something, I want to do something. I need you to do for free. No, if it don't benefit me, I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I do it all the time. Like open mics, I do. I mean, not for no money, but yeah. But eventually, I want to get to the point where I don't need a regular job. But that's not in the near future. That's years.
Well, plug the shows, man. You got some upcoming shows. Plug them. We're gonna plug them every so often so that they get to know.
Yeah.
Back to
So if you're in Philadelphia area, October 18th, it's a Thursday. I got my show that I produce, host, put together. It's called The Laugh Social. It's at Golf and Social. It's October 18th. October 27th, headlining the show at Conestoga Restaurant here in Lancaster.
On King Street, if you're not familiar.
Yeah, 27th. It's 9 o'clock, and then week after that, the show that I produce here in Lancaster at the Chameleon Club, November 4th, Laugh and Happiness. If you want to follow me, just follow me. And my name is Alan, ALAN Massenburg .com. Ooh, I got a website. You can do that too. Yeah. So
Shout out to everything you got going on, man. That sounds like a lot.
yeah, trying to stay busy.
The Chameleon show, I've been there before. That was funny. That was actually. We should talk about that a little bit.
Talk about that. You tell me about your experience, man. How was your experience at my show? How'd it go? How was the comedians? How was the host? Your whole experience. How was it? Tell the people.
Well, originally I didn't care for it because it was on a weeknight. So I had to work the next day.
It's a lie. It was on Sunday.
No, exactly. So you were going into Monday.
Is
My
Sunday
point.
on a weeknight? Is
Yeah, Sunday's a weeknight.
You said that Sunday's a week. It's a weekend.
You're going. Nah, the weekend's over.
No, man.
By the time your show started at 10 o'clock, the weekend's over.
I know what you're saying.
You're going into Monday morning. That's tough.
Yeah, that is pretty late.
That's tough.
That's pretty
Sundays.
late.
It ended at 9:30.
But either way, it was.
it's not working people friendly. That's it.
Thanks for the plug, guys.
You're.
I know you sounded real annoyed by it, but it was funny.
Not all the comedians were extremely funny. Like, I mean, your part was hilarious, and actually, I think you kind of changed up in the middle because I don't think we were getting the laughs you kind of wanted, and you remember you hit that switch.
Like, let me change it up on y'all.
Yeah, you hit that switch, and you were
Yeah.
like, I see why I gotta go with y'all, ma. And then,
Yeah.
so you kind of killed that on that level, and then there was another guy. I think he's from New York. Might have been maybe the last one, second to last.
I
Maybe.
think you talking about my man Julio.
Yeah.
I was in New York on Sunday and shot some skits with him.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
So yeah, the show I thought was great as a whole. If you do want to see some good comedy stuff, I mean that show.
This
was
guy
pretty
said
good.
as a show, the show as a whole. And
The show as a whole. I said no, I did not. I said the show as a whole was good. I didn't say that.
because if you gotta listen,
I'm gonna be honest.
be honest with me. The
I
show-
wasn't a
the
big.
show- the
I
show
wasn't
was-
a big fan of the female that you had there. I don't know her name.
She had you laughing like Kawhi.
No, she was horrible.
She had you
No
laughing.
disrespect to her. No disrespect to her. Because I know how hard it is to go up there and do that. And I hope she's not at your next show if I'm there because I don't want her to kill me. But I don't like her. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know her name, so it ain't bad publicity for her because I can't say her name. I don't know who she was, but she was terrible.
Here we go. Comedy is the hardest performance art, in my opinion.
I agree.
You got your voice talking to strangers, trying to get them to relate. Ain't no background dancers, ain't nobody on stage with you. It's up there, you by yourself, right? So it's real tough. So the chick whoever she might have been, she could have had a bad night. You know what I mean?
She had a bad
Things
night.
happen. Nobody is great every night.
She had a bad night.
Nobody's
Booed
great
off
every
stage?
night. If I got put on stage, yes.
Did you?
Yes.
That happens.
Where at? That only happened in like Baltimore,
All
and
right.
Philly.
So look, I never got like boo, get off stage.
It
Like
could be, like,
I never got
trying
that.
New material.
I never got that. But like I try new materials at open mics and shit where it's like a safe zone where like ain't nobody really booing you at open mic. You just going there to work on stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The shows though, I never got like boo, get off. But I bombed before,
What?
like, yeah.
Like, not getting laughs, is it worse than getting booed off stage? Like if you just say
I don't
something.
know. I've never been booed off stage. So I don't
Well,
know.
what would you say? Like, let's say you had a joke in mind. Oh, you think all your jokes are funny, but you
Right.
think they're gonna get this one,
Mhm.
and then you just say it and nothing.
Yeah, all the time.
So you think that's the effect that would feel like getting booed, or
I think being booed might be probably worse.
You ever had like a Philly dude tell you that you gotta go? Because they like the only ones that ever say that to you. Like somebody from Philly or Baltimore, like, yo, you gotta get off the stage.
No,
If someone from Lancaster, they gonna be like,
no,
let him go, man, you cool.
No, I ain't never had nobody disrespect me like that. That's disrespect, bro. You're not just going to disrespect me, yo. Like, no shit. No, that's not going to happen. Yo, get off stage, bro. Yo, you're not funny.
Get him out of here.
Yo, get somebody. No, that's not going. That ain't going to happen,
No.
bro.
All right.
No, everybody just be quiet. You're not funny. They just be like, get on their phone, eat their food.
Oh, that's gotta be tough.
And that's it, though. But ain't nobody going to be like, no.
I respect it because I can never get up there and do that. Like,
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. When like whoever who had a hard time at the show, I mean, he probably had better days, but nobody's perfect every day. So I'm saying this is what I say. I say that to say this. On November 4th, the show is gonna be amazing. I mean, the people that have coming through, they're all funny comedians. You gotta come check it out. You know what I mean? We have a good time. We have good drinks. You know what I mean? I'm the host. It's a great time. Everybody come out.
That's my birthday, November 4th.
Oh, happy! You get in for free. I'm dead
Be there.
serious.
Hey,
Hey,
we'll be there.
man.
We'll
Shout
be
out.
there.
Thank you, Rez. Is that your name now?
Hey, November 4th, man. Where's it
It's
at?
always been my name and my
Chameleon.
friend.
The
Chameleon.
Chameleon. I know Water
November
Street.
4th.
November 4th, what day is that?
Oh.
Saturday, Sunday, Friday, what?
I've never really seen that part of Water Street.
I have everybody McDonald's. They got in front of McDonald's all day.
So they just sound pussy.
Yes, them
I
crackheads
understand.
is in front of McDonald's. They're not buying. Nobody's selling crack in front of McDonald's.
They do got security.
Nah, it's
They
heroin.
do got McDonald's with security. You're right, but I
It's
just never
heroin
seen
now.
like no transaction go down. Like
Yeah,
They real-
everybody, like once a year, like 12 dudes get booked down there. Like,
You're right. That is true.
yeah, that should go
It's
down.
always in the paper with the little, and you're looking at them like, man,
See
people
who
are
it
paying for
is.
you.
Y'all love links go online.
man, listen.
Man, y'all see the fight this weekend?
I did not.
Woo.
Anybody see the fight?
I woke up on
Fight- you seen the fight?
I woke up
Conor
on Sunday
McGregor?
morning.
No?
I seen
Take
the,
no
I
pictures?
seen the
I
Jordan
seen that.
crying face. on
Seen the
Conor McGregor.
aftermath of it?
Seen highlights.
You seen Khabib jump in the
Yeah, shit was
in the
hilarious.
crowd like he was Karate Kid?
That shit was hilarious.
Man, oh man.
You see Conor he got tapped twice. Some dude jumped.
Uh,
one of the dudes they tapped
Connor's a
him twice.
disappointment, man.
I was about to say,
Like
let me go. Let me hop in with my Conor stuff.
you
Here.
got it.
Now, my first introduction to Conor was the Floyd Mayweather fight. I didn't watch UFC before that, so I go through that whole promotion with him, and I'm thinking he's good. And
He is.
the first 3 rounds, he looked okay. I'm like, okay, I see what the hype's about. And then Floyd took over and dominated the fight, and he lost. Okay.
Fighting the greatest fighter, arguably ever.
Now, mind you, I'm like Jack, because Jack is like borderline, like he hates UFC because it's
Whoa.
like coming for boxing.
No, that's not the
Wow,
reason
that's
why.
deep.
I never said I hated UFC.
All right.
I'm gonna take a deep dive, but I'll let you go.
Okay. My next interaction with Conor was him throwing the stuff on the bus. I'm like, okay, this guy's a real clown. And I'm thinking,
Nah, that's
like,
clown
he
behavior.
must.
He costs people money that day.
Yeah, he
You
must-
guys forget that these guys fight for a living.
That's
Like
the
they're
point,
fighters.
man. If you
Exactly.
beat
I'm
me in a
telling you,
fight-
You
when
think
I
to
met-
step out of the ring and be different. Like, no, these guys are
dude.
fighters.
You're not gonna throw a dolly through the bus and I got a cut on my forehead and I can't fight tomorrow night because your dumb ass wants to.
But this is that's my introduction to Conor. Like, I didn't know this guy. So I'm thinking he's still good.
He is still good.
Nah, dude.
He's
Well,
been away from he's been
He's
away
winning
from
3
fighting
in his
for
last
2
five.
years.
As people don't understand, he didn't take no tune-up fight like boxers do. When they come back, they fight some bum they knock out in the first, second round, a tune-up fight. This guy came back and fought the very best in the business after not fighting in the UFC for 3 years.
So you
Was
supposed
it-
to get
was
a
it- didn't it
partic-
go out at the best in the
participation
business?
trophy,
Yeah, but you're still going to have some kind of rust. You look at Mayweather. Mayweather came back to fight McGregor. Then first 3 rounds, He looked like Russ to me.
Nah, it looked like he was just
It
carrying
always
him.
takes Mayweather maybe 1 or 2 rounds to figure someone out, and then after that, I feel like McGregor won those first 4 rounds because he had a little bit of ring rust. He's trying to get away from.
I was about to say that's Floyd Mayweather's in every fight. He never starts out dominating.
So I said it takes him another round or 2.
So I didn't think Conor was any different.
Warm up. No.
I agree with you.
No way.
How
I
much
agree with you.
ego do you have when you're tapping out? Like some people, I'm from the era where
That's facts, though.
where you die in the ring.
Because that's the second time I seen him tap out. He tapped out
Hold on
against,
now, hold on.
I'm from
now.
that guy.
he tapped out against Nate Diaz, and I was like, dang, he tapped
You
out.
guys ever
'Cause
fight?
If you're McGregor, I always feel like he's going to go out and just be passed out. He's just going to keep getting choked until he just goes like this. And then, but now it's twice now. He's tapped out.
It hurts.
Have you ever
It
been
does hurt to
choked?
see.
Have you guys ever been choked?
How much pride is that?
Dwayne choked me a long time ago. I was like 11 or 12.
You tap out?
He called me when I was walking away.
You tap
But
out?
now he let me go. I think he knew when I was about to go out. So he just let me go. But that was before we were friends. I was 11, this guy was like
Hell of an
15. This guy was like 15. He was already big for his age. Like he was like 6'2" at the time. He was basically what he is right now. Y'all can't see him behind the
Leaving out
camera.
the fact why he
But-
choked you.
No,
Pride
for
is
no
over.
reason. The guy had anger problems. He went to anger management.
That's
Thing.
Pride deserved that shit. But
Yo, I
regardless,
was walking away. How did I deserve it?
I know you. You
Did
probably
you
We're
tap
talking about- I didn't tap. I didn't tap.
So what's the point?
But I didn't know no
Tell us the
better. I was
story.
11.
So what's the point of telling the story?
I'm just telling you that I didn't
We all
tap.
tell stories that have no meaning.
I didn't
sometimes,
tap,
man.
yo.
He's trying
I took
to.
that shit to
He's trying to boost his ego here. That he didn't tap. But anyway,
I didn't tap.
That's either here nor there. The
I was
only
11.
the only person that I'm really like disgusted by in the whole situation is Dana White.
That's like 20 seconds. I'm not going to get back of that story.
Let me
That
tell you
wasted
my
time.
story, bitch.
How? Did we sat here?
Let me tell
Go
you.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Telling
sorry.
us comedians with no names are roasting you. Like we ain't gonna get that time back.
No, he's pretty good. I mean,
Who is he?
Man.
He don't remember names. Clearly. You know he don't remember names.
Alan Massenburg.
Man. Hold on. I can't remember.
Let's go. Let's go.
The whole
I hear you.
point-
He
the
said
whole
it.
point-
T-Rex.
He said it.
T-Rex.
T-Rex?
T-Rex. T-Rex. Yes.
I think you just made
Make
that shit up.
dinosaur noise?
You probably
What
just
he
watched
said?
Jurassic Park or
No, I
something.
think it's Todd.
T-Rex.
His name's Todd.
Okay, look.
No, but he's a big time comedian too.
What happened on
Not
Saturday?
T-Ray?
What happened on Saturday
T-Raw?
night? What happened on Saturday night was disgusting.
It was, for the sport.
The build up to the fight was disgusting. Like Conor McGregor, being the white guy, gets away with a lot of shit. Mayweather, what was Mayweather's shtick? He throw money in your face. He's Money Mayweather. What the hell is Conor McGregor? You get off making fun of somebody's religion, mocking it.
It's promotion.
No. There's lines,
Yo,
man. There's
that's what
lines and
Conor
boundaries that you
does,
don't
though.
cross. You talked about his dad.
That's what Conor does, though. He does that
No.
with
I
everybody.
never seen him mock somebody's religion. He's sitting there mockingly saying, "Assalamu alaikum." That's not funny, man.
It is what
Like
it
I
is.
would never
pretty
too
funny.
like.
I mean, just to hear him say it with the accent, the
Nah,
Ireland
man, it's
accent,
not.
I see how it's
not.
like it's
so
funny.
like if the guy would have killed him, then what?
Yo, you do whatever it is you do to get in your opponent's head.
Okay, it didn't get in his head. So at the end of the day, I mean, you do a lot
Nah,
of
it
talking.
did because it just cost this man almost probably $500,000. They kept his purse.
They said
He got $2 million for it. They still have it. So and at the
Still
end,
got
it
choked
did
up.
cost him
You
something.
still got choked up.
Yeah, and this guy didn't get paid no money for it. I want my $2 million.
He gonna
They don't get paid enough
He
money.
gonna get some of that money. You
He'll
can't
get
keep
some
this
of
man
it.
money.
But the fact is that he didn't get it yet. Like I want my money now. Like you're probably already
He
spent
said
a part of
he's
that
not- He said
money.
he's not going to strip the title from him. Dana White came out and said that. But that's neither here nor there. Dana White gets all for him, letting Conor McGregor push the envelope. As the white champion that gets away to get
He's the face
when
of
he
UFC,
fought-
man.
when
He
he fought-
makes-
He's
he's the
got
money
race
maker.
out there like
look,
that.
look, because
Irish.
this isn't the first time. The Jose Aldo fight. Look, and this is because I did my research. Because like, I was told, because like when this topic came up in the group chat, I said I really don't give a fuck. But I was told we got to talk because people want to know here. I'm hearing, people want to hear what you guys got to say about it. So I do my research. What did he say before the Jose Aldo fight? Anybody know?
I don't know what he said.
He said if this was back in the day, I would have rolled into your favela and killed whoever
He's disrespectful.
wasn't capable of working.
What's that mean?
They even rolled
Yeah,
into
he's
town and killed
disrespectful.
whoever would have like he's like
Connor said that.
Oh, I didn't know what favela was.
favela is like a little town in Brazil. The dude in Brazil.
But then what did he do though? He went out and knocked him out in 4 seconds.
That's not the point, man. When you use race to promote shit, like this is Trump's
Them dudes in
America.
Ireland are racist, man.
This is Trump's America.
Hey, I
man.
got no quarrels with the people in Ireland, man. I've been to Ireland. It's a great place.
Right. Sure. You got right back out of there.
Dublin. There
Look,
for a
all I'm
week.
saying
Good
is
time.
don't stand on your high horse and act like you're disgusted by what Khabib did, whatever his name is. And
I'm not
act
disgusted
like,
by it.
No. Dana White. He's okay with Conor McGregor using religion, making fun of his dad.
So are you saying he's a racist?
But why jump into the crowd then? Why jump into the crowd?
Because that
if your
guy,
problem is with
that trainer
Conor,
was talking shit.
Nah, you don't do it like the Malice in the
No,
Palace,
no,
man.
no, he
you
was
never
wrong.
recover from that.
He was wrong, but I'm not condemning him for it. That's all.
Didn't they use
You
the
just upset with Dana White's
window?
I'm upset when people race bait or get like do stuff and then somebody reacts. Like my man was a gentleman during the whole build up. Khabib. And then adrenaline gets to going and he tapped the guy out. It's over with. And he took it that extra step. But McGregor did the same thing. He didn't fight nobody before the Aldo fight. He jumped into the crowd to confront Aldo. That wasn't a big deal.
It didn't turn into a melee either.
So was this good for UFC or bad for UFC?
In good, it was good. They did. I just read they did 2 million buys. They did over 2 million.
All
buys.
this stuff is entertainment, yo.
Yeah.
So that him jumping into the crowd don't hurt.
They're going to use the footage for the rematch.
No, the crowd him
They
jumping
might
into the crowd don't ruin anything for UFC. All it does is ruin maybe how much money he's going to get. But actually, it's probably going to help them for the rematch. They had 2 million buys. They're going to have 2.5, 3 million buys next time because this guy jumped in the crld. It's going to help them out in the long run.
And they might go to Russia with that jump. Put Putin in the
crowd.
crowd.
They can't go to Russia.
Why won't
they? Him and Trump
McGregor will never make it out of there alive.
Hey man,
why they can't go to Russia.
We say all that, man, but they'll find ways around it, man. Like,
McGregor spoke some truth though. That dude was dirty.
So, Khabib choked him out, yo. He lost.
So what you're telling Alan Massenburg here is that if his show starts going bad, he needs to jump in the crowd for some.
Well, he don't sell violence. He don't sell violence, man.
But see, this
it's going to help his
you
business.
cannot compare a comedy show to a fight, yo.
If you talking about my religion and my people like that, yes. Fuck that. Yes.
I did the most that I could do. I choked you out. I actually had to tap out twice because that first time the bull didn't stop.
No, he didn't. He had to rip his arm off.
Yeah.
The ref did.
So it was something else going on there, and it's a fine line that you cross, man. Like, I'm not a UFC fan. I'm not gonna say I hate it. It's just not something I would never order a pay-per-view because like most of the times it's 1 minute and done, and I'll be hot.
That's why they have like 11 fights.
It's a bunch of no-name guys though.
This was my first UFC thing.
Would you buy it again, dude?
I didn't buy it.
Well, would you make it a point to alter your Saturday night to watch it again? No. The only guy that ever got me to that point was John Jones.
Nothing was on.
So it always had to be a college football game on.
No, it wasn't.
What was on?
I mean, it was.
Yo,
you got the
first
There was
of all,
something on that cost less than $65.
McGregor is a big time name in sports. It doesn't matter.
He's the only crossover star in the UFC, and you see
he's
how they have to promote him.
He's a big name.
He's it right now.
If he's not on that card, they don't get 2 million buys.
No, he's the reason.
They get 900,000 buys maybe.
Well,
if it's somebody else fighting that guy. The only reason they get 2 million buys, McGregor. He sells tickets.
But at what cost?
What cost? He didn't do nothing wrong.
It's like Thanos, man.
He didn't do
What
nothing wrong.
cost, man?
McGregor didn't do nothing wrong. What did he do wrong?
He does everything wrong, man. You're gonna sell your soul to sell fights, man.
After the fight, what did he do? He didn't.
He's like a little bitch. He posted an Instagram post and saying that we lost the battle, but we lost the war, but won the battle. What the fuck that even mean?
It sounds personal, man.
It is personal with them too.
You wouldn't. I'm talking about like Jack's disdain for
Oh
comedy.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Nobody else sells fights like that. I've never been like I buy every pay-per-view. Not boxing and pay-per-view is slowly becoming a non-thing. HBO is not doing boxing no more. That was a sad day. A lot of classic fights, but pay-per-view is going away in boxing. It's not really Canelo, but I don't know who he's going to sign with now that HBO's out the picture.
I think everyone's still in that Mayweather blueprint. Like Mayweather's a big time trash talker. He's flashy.
There's nobody. The best pound for pound guys like Errol Spence. Like
Right.
You got Crawford fighting.
No, I don't mean
It's
just
gonna be
them.
on
I
ESPN.
mean like in sports. Like while Bruner
He's
did
talking
it.
trash.
Like
and
Bruner
then
did it, and you see what he became. Like he didn't.
His skill didn't match
Exactly.
his mouth, and now.
And McGregor's the same way. Like he takes that whole
But
blueprint
UFC
that
allows
Mayweather's
that
laid
because
out.
You got a guy fighting for the heavyweight title, got 6 losses coming up against Cormier.
Derek Lewis.
Mr. Hot Balls.
He deserved that. He knocked that.
No, but that's
the
the
cardio.
thing. UFC losses don't count against you as much as they do in boxing. Boxing, you have one loss to Danny Garcia. People saying he's done.
The thing is, man, with boxing, the best never fight the best. You can kind of duck.
That's kind of
fighting
happening.
the best
That's
for
kind of happening
years.
more and more now.
Like Mayweather, he is one of the greatest fighters of all time. I'm not
He didn't duck
disrespecting that guy, but that Pacquiao fight should have happened 3 years
Same
before
shit
it happened.
Same shit.
Not saying that it wouldn't have, but we don't
Well,
know.
That's probably
What's the point
what's
of saying that?
No, because he didn't fight Pacquiao in his prime. He waited and waited and waited.
So you
till
think
felt-
Pacquiao
he was
would've won?
older.
Huh?
You think Pacquiao would have won?
Never.
We're not sure. That's what I'm
His
saying.
skill set would've-
I think I would rather find out then than wait 3 or 4 years. He has a loss now.
That
You heard what
fact-
Stephen A. Smith said. Last time we seen that man, he was asleep for all the wrong reasons. That's what and that's exactly what happened. And Mayweather jumps in like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight him." Well, you just seen the guy get knocked out, so now your worry is kind of over. And I think that's what happened. Like he didn't. My point was when he was running through the division, Mayweather. Not that he didn't want. They kept saying they couldn't agree with the deal. I'm not trying to hear
cut
that.
you off, babe.
Okay,
We're getting some comments here about your attire.
No.
Oh, my
Hey,
head.
Tupac is alive.
Someone called you Leonardo.
Yo, I'm trying.
That was Erica Alexandra. She called you Leonardo with that blue bandana.
Oh, man.
Who was that?
Erica Alexandra.
Oh, she called me. That's crazy. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. I like it.
And it's
Yo,
all about self-promotion.
It keeps you. It's supposed to keep you cool. It's like
What
a
is your
cool
way? It's your
activator.
way of self-promoting. You're gonna separate yourself.
I'm not trying to separate. I
No,
love
you
y'all.
got Connor self-promotes. Odell Beckham feels the need that.
Odell.
He's not getting enough.
Giants
teammates
fans,
or-
you should all
How do y'all feel about
jump
that?
off a bridge.
Jeez, not for other reasons.
He's a receiver.
But you don't throw.
You
your
were a
quarterback.
receiver.
He's Odell Beckham and
he
he's a
diva?
receiver.
Before, he
But
was
corners
bitching
are
about
usually
getting
that
paid.
way. Not. He's like a corner almost, man.
He's Odell Beckham and a receiver. That's like, come on, man.
He's a diva.
You're
Sassy
right,
to
exactly.
the next
He's a
level.
diva.
What you expect?
Is that diva? That's not diva. I mean,
No, he's a diva.
no. He wants the ball.
Look, I'm tired of seeing it, man.
No,
Like he's
listen,
already
man,
playing the biggest market you can possibly play in,
As
so
a
you're going to
former-
get
And
noticed.
you got paid.
No,
And
the
you got
biggest
paid.
market is definitely Dallas Cowboys market.
Stop it. Well, he's in New
it is.
York
Come
City.
New
Stop
York is
it.
the biggest market, man.
Listen,
The Knicks are still
Make
relevant.
money
They ain't
off
won a
it.
game in years.
as a
New
former,
York.
as a
Right.
former wide receiver,
Oh.
everything has to go right for you to get the ball. The line has to block. The quarterback has to make a good throw, and then you finally get a shot at making it. And that, whatever.
What if you
And
break
then-
open and your quarterback throws it 10 yards short?
I mean, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Consistently.
Everything has to go
gotta
right.
go right. Yeah.
So, yeah, you get frustrated. Like you feel although if the ball's in your hands, you can help your team win.
This guy threw his entire team under
The
the
media,
bus
he should go to the media.
while he was sitting next to Lil Wayne.
Easy.
I'm still trying to figure out why Lil Wayne was sitting there. I don't know.
You got a new album now. You got
They
a new
both
album
from
now.
New Orleans, man.
I don't care.
Did
I
y'all
know he's from New
did you see
Orleans.
that halftime
I
performance?
didn't watch it.
man?
I turned it just.
Yo, who's
just
making them Genesis cars, man?
That's Kia. Pretty sure it's
Oh.
Kia. Yeah, it's Kia.
Hold on, man. Let's give a shout out to our one of our sponsors here, the Credit Lab here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. If anyone is in need of credit repair, building, business credit, business loans, counseling, you can contact the Credit Lab. Contact them for a free consultation. The website is www.creditlab.com. You can follow their page on Facebook at the Credit Lab, or you can call 717-509-8899. Anybody that comes and says that you were listening from Opinionated Facts, you get $50 off of your credit repair startup fee. So all you got to do is go there and make sure you shout out Opinionated Facts for doing great things down there. Back to Odell. This guy is deservingly frustrated and wants the ball, man. And he's playing with bums. How many times?
What? Yeah, hold on.
How many times?
How
has
was he
he
playing with
Whoa.
bums? Number one,
Alright, so now we think Eli's good?
He plays with Saquon Barkley, not a bum. He plays with Sterling
Who threw him
Shepard.
his last touchdown
He
pass?
plays with Sterling Shepard,
Who threw him
not a
that touchdown
bum.
pass?
He plays with a
Saquon.
future Hall of Famer in Eli Manning.
No.
Though I think he's a bum. Just Eli, I'm
Thank
saying.
you.
But
That's
the
what I
fact
just
that he's
said.
a future Hall of Famer, you cannot call him a bum because we've seen that man win 2 Super Bowls.
He a bum right now.
He's not good.
He a bum right now.
But
Thank you.
he plays with Sterling Shepard, like I said. He plays with Evan Ingram. He doesn't play with bums. Like you're talking like he plays around Dak Prescott and them.
Whoa.
Like, he don't play with Dak
Whoa.
Prescott and
That's his system,
That's
those
deep.
bums.
Who
He
you
plays.
taking, Eli or
taking
Dak right now?
shots?
They're both.
I'm taking Eli.
They're both struggling.
You
Man,
taking
we lost to
Eli.
TC. We lost
TC.
to TC.
They're both struggling.
We're going. Hey, I'm going with New York. The New York's a better team. They're better than the Cowboys.
Better than the Eagles? They're gonna beat the Eagles this week?
Come on, don't
Thursday
talk
night,
crazy.
we're gonna find out.
I'm sorry.
We ain't that good either.
We're
We're not that good
We
either.
getting in our
I
own way
don't
right
care.
now.
We're making the
Eagles are
mistakes
good,
to
bro.
lose
We ain't
games,
never
though.
shit, man.
But-
At least he's comfortable with his one ring.
Odell,
He's cool with having one ring. He's cool with that. Are you good?
all the greats besides Terrell Owens. Like, he's another Terrell Owens, but worse. He's a worse mental case than Terrell Owens.
Well, I mean, hold on. I don't want to say.
Odell's a bigger head case than Terrell Owens.
He might be the biggest head case to ever play
Ever?
receiver.
Well, he is.
Ever.
No.
He's very
His
emotional.
problem is he doesn't.
crazy.
Not
His
yet.
problem.
Not yet.
No.
He's the
problem
darkest
is he goes
light-skinned
through the
dude.
media, man.
I don't. He's not. He's
You go
definitely
through the
not.
media, it makes it a million times worse. If he goes behind closed doors and yo, Eli, the fuck are you doing, coach?
You don't think he tried that first?
No,
You think it was straight to them? You think Eli Manning is shocked to hear about
I'm not
Odell's
gonna say
comments?
shocked,
knows.
but I'm pretty sure he tells him. But he feels that I'm gonna make sure to cover all my bases and tell the media how frustrated I am. I want this offense to turn the Steelers offense or the Texans offense. They force feed Hopkins in Houston. They force feed, well, not so much this year, but in the past they force feed Antonio Brown the ball. Like, whether he's open or not, give him the ball, give him a chance. That's what he wants.
They should force feed Odell the ball.
I don't.
He's the top 3 receiver in the league.
I traded him.
Thank you. Gave me 35 points. Gave me 35 points
I put
this
up
week in
almost 200
fantasy.
points this week in fantasy.
You did.
It
It was a great trade for you.
His bad juju got off my team, and I'm good.
And there's good juju came right on the mind, even though I think he's a diva.
Did you win this week?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Look, all I'm saying
8-5, what do you think about the receiver, man?
Listen, he's Odell Beckham, and he is a receiver, dog. You're going to get what you're going to get. And with him, though, you can't just give him the ball all the time like you do with DeAndre because he got too many other weapons.
Right.
I don't think you can you just can't force feed him. Like,
My
you
point.
can.
You got Saquon
So-
Barkley back there.
Saquon you should force feed
And
Saquon. Like, what do you
Saquon
mean?
should be the force-fed guy on that team.
he's a rookie, man.
So,
I
They
ain't
put a
trying to
lot
hear
of
that,
money into
man.
him.
I ain't trying to
you
hear
got to
that.
use the running backs early anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to run him into the grave. He's going to be
Look.
next to Larry Johnson. They already killed my Penn State running backs.
listen.
Larry Johnson was just he was a flash in the past.
What?
Oh,
Flash
Herman
yeah.
Flash in
ran
the
him into
pan.
the ground.
Flash in the pan. That's
I
what
got
it is.
you.
Flash
I
in
got
the
150
pan.
carries in a year. That'll kill anybody.
Who said that? Al Pacino. Any given Sunday.
So listen, I apologize to the listeners, man. First topic we should have talked about should have been Eric Reed. Like, salute to Eric Reed. That's our fault. That's Eric Reed.
No,
Hold on.
he gets the sit down and be humble award this week.
Hold on.
What I mean?
Hold on.
We're going to go that route. We got
All
to cue
right,
up.
my bad, my bad.
We
Cue
got to
it
cue up the
up.
music
Cue it up, man.
first. We got to cue up the music first.
Top flight
Hey,
production.
hey.
Be humble. Sit
Yeah, that was totally unrehearsed. Man.
Okay. Nah, it wasn't rehearsed.
Seriously,
Nothing ever was rehearsed.
We'll do it live.
I wasn't.
What's going on with Eric Reed?
Yeah,
Look.
let me know what's going
Hold
on.
on.
All right.
Adam might not be familiar with the Sit Down and Be Humble Award.
All right. No, let's explain it to him, and then I'll go.
The Sit Down and Be Humble Award is an award we give out to somebody who was acting out during the week, acting up somebody that we didn't agree with their actions
Right.
throughout this
Right.
week.
Gotcha.
And Red is giving it to.
Eric Reed.
I'm
Please
flabbergasted.
explain. Please explain.
I know, and I'm going to explain to you guys.
Oh, no. Oh, before he goes, I want to go because why I'm shouting him out because he came back. This
Okay.
is week whatever. He should have been signed in the first week of free agency, and he decided to take a knee again.
All
That's
right.
from my point, but
That's great.
Where you coming?
And that's wonderful. My issue with Eric Reed is that, my personal opinion, I think that the attention that he was trying to bring by kneeling, the attention has been brought to that. The injustices and all that. Him and Kaepernick did their job. They brought that's what they said they were trying to do. They wanted to bring attention to it. And now everyone's talking about it. There's other people still kneeling. It's his first game back. Now he's a free country. He can do whatever he wants. My personal opinion, I feel like he did what he was supposed to do. Stand the hell up. Play your first game back. You just got signed after not being signed.
He just told him to stand up and play football.
No, I'm not saying. See,
So
don't
that's
do
the
that,
thing.
B. Don't do that. That's not what I'm saying.
So you're saying
Because Even Kaepernick said if he came back to the NFL, if he got signed, he would not kneel. And if he did, he said that.
Well, he saluted Eric Reid from
he should. Because he started this.
He got his money, so I think it's a bad look if he comes back and he's sitting there shucking and jiving.
Who is it a bad look for?
For him. If you stood for something, you're gonna keep saying they didn't go away. People, injustices.
It's never gonna go away. Just like racism.
Exactly. So why?
But what I'm saying is he brought the attention to what he was trying to bring the attention to.
Because the whole point was he left San Francisco. He's been an All-Pro safety before. He should have been signed a lot earlier. You shouldn't have waited for like 3 people. Exactly. So I'm going to keep doing what you said I couldn't do.
They didn't say he couldn't do it.
Then by not signing him,
everybody there's other people in the league still doing it.
They're saying it without.
He
saying
brought
it.
awareness to it. They took those knees. They passed that on to people to fight that fight, and they're fighting that fight now. Eric Reid don't need to.
So just get your money and shut up.
Look, if that's how you want to categorize it. Like you want to say that?
You wasted a shut up.
No, I did not. He should not have. He should have.
We shouldn't have played that.
He should have been up. So what happens if he gets cut next week?
Then he gets cut. There should be something.
I'm just asking.
If he's blowing assignments.
You think it's for that reason?
No. If he's not out there blowing assignments, if he's not Jalen Mills out there, if he's not Jalen Mills,
look, I
jumping at every double
disagree.
move.
All I'm saying is I disagree with the guy taking the knee this weekend.
All right, so
when should he take a knee then?
He shouldn't take
He should be done. When should he be done?
So it's okay for Kenny Stills
because he lost his job.
Yes, he fought his fight.
He lost his job.
He brought attention to something he was trying to bring attention to,
and it's still
and everyone's talking about it now. He did his job.
So it's done now. So there's no more injustice.
It ain't done now. It's being talked about. That's what they wanted.
There's no more injustice.
Him and Kaepernick wanted it to be a thing. It's a thing now.
So they can stop.
So there's no more injustice.
Yes, they can stop.
What about the people that are still kneeling though?
What about them?
They can stop too.
They can stop too.
Jeez.
So the whole thing is done.
No, it's not done.
So
what you're saying? We're still.
So what you're saying, guys?
Neither has racism.
Nothing changed.
Neither has racism.
That's where I was going.
What do you mean? Stop what?
So why we stop kneeling then?
Because it's no longer needed. If the attention is here, if everyone's talking about it, it's a thing every week. There's no need for it no more.
But we all knew.
I'm not gonna stop talking about
Everybody
it.
already knew.
They ain't got to kneel.
But
next week I'm gonna come in here and say,
everybody knew before the kneeling.
Okay.
We knew about this. It wasn't like, yo, we're kneeling because I don't know if you saw this video.
Hold on. We got a great comment here. We got,
who's it from?
Kim Hicks. Interesting thought to think about. So what if Martin Luther King and Malcolm would have decided that?
That's where I was going.
Decided what?
I brought attention to it.
We can stop now.
Yo,
man, you're wrong, man.
When Martin Luther King.
Good job, Kim. Good job, Kim.
Hey, Kim. When Martin Luther King was still marching, they were still segregated water fountains.
But we don't have it now.
They're still killing kids out here. They're still killing black people.
What I'm saying is the attention is to it now. We're here.
But the problem's not fixed.
Now it's time to do something about it. Kneeling's not going to help us anymore.
Kaepernick's still not in the league.
Yo, Kaepernick fucking sucks. All right? Yeah, stop bringing it up. He sucks. He's not in the league because he's garbage. It ain't about his... Look, he's not in the league because
he don't want to be in the league no more.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cursing.
You better count back from 10.
I apologize for cursing. Kaepernick was a mediocre quarterback. Now, the
league is filled with them.
Yes, they are.
Exactly. So don't tell me he's any worse.
But he's a mediocre quarterback. If he was a good quarterback, he'd be in the league. He's just not that good.
No, he's just too much baggage, man.
First of all, he don't want to be in the league.
He doesn't want to be in the league either. He turned down that deal. That's fact.
No. What? John Elway? Broncos?
Yo, he turned down
half
that deal.
Giving him half of what
I don't care what. First of all,
when you're giving
if you want to be in the league, you take
whatever master gets you, right?
Oh man,
that's what the first of all, that's what the union contract is for.
It's that headband.
It must be the headband. Bro, loosen that thing up.
What is that union contract for?
You about to be on
not half of what I'm worth.
What is the union contract for?
About to get his own.
To pay the veteran minimum. Well, he can't get that.
Why should Kaepernick get the veteran minimum?
Yeah.
He's not good.
What are you talking about?
Osweiler was better?
He's not good.
If the Broncos signed him at that time, he would be competing for a starting job.
No, he'd be a third.
Who's the Broncos starter?
Case Keenum.
Name him.
Case Keenum.
I just watched Case Keenum. I got players on that for fantasy.
You like Case Keenum? You like him?
Do I like him?
Is he good? Is he good for you? Does he do it for you, Brandon? Does he do it for you?
He won a playoff game last year.
He won a playoff game. How many did Cap win?
Yeah, Tebow
How
won
many
the
did Cap
playoff
win?
win.
But Cap didn't do nothing. Yeah, after that, what I'm saying
Come
is,
on, man.
he turned into
Your defense was he won
Yo.
a playoff game. Cap got to the Super Bowl. Come on,
Kaepernick
bro.
was Eli Manning right now.
Come on.
When he was there.
No, he was not.
He was Eli Manning.
No,
What Eli Manning is right now, that's who Cap
Future
was
Hall
when he
of
was
Famer?
there.
He's like a Trent Dilfer.
No, I mean, the garbage. Remember you said he's garbage? He's garbage.
Keep digging that hole, man.
Look, there ain't no hole to dig. I'm not going to just defend these guys because he's a.
Yes, you are.
He's black.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
not.
I don't
I'm
care
not.
how corny
Done with
he
it.
is.
Yo, look, we got
I agree
stats.
with the whole thing. I agree with the whole
Look, we
thing.
got Cap
I'm done agreeing with it.
I don't care how corny he
It
is.
says 6 years, 12,000 yards, 49 TDs for his career.
I could have did that in the league. Bum. That's a dumb stat. You 49 touchdowns? You couldn't. Hold on. You couldn't do that at Stevens, nigga. You couldn't do that at Daddy Stevens. I couldn't do that at Daddy. No, look.
You was struggling doing that in high school
Look,
right
6
now.
years, 49 touchdowns.
They said right now.
Right now.
49 touchdowns.
Yes.
49.
How many years are we talking about?
6 years.
6 years.
How many interceptions?
No, 8. 9.
We didn't get the
Rushing
interception.
touchdowns still?
Huh?
How many rushing touchdowns did he have?
I don't. It doesn't
How many
matter.
interceptions?
Those are
It don't matter.
His back. Blake Gabbert was his backup. He got a contract with this.
And then Blaine Gabbert
same
started
year.
over him a couple years later.
Listen,
He's
they
a
both
bum.
got a
Blaine Gabbert was starting over that man.
Blaine
Blaine
Gabbert's
Gabbert
a
was-
No, I
bum.
don't want to hear the Chip Kelly argument.
Same
Don't
coach.
give me the Chip Kelly argument.
The same
If
coach.
you're better, you're better.
No, that's not
No
true.
way.
What back,
No
what
way.
back did we have better than LaShawn McCoy when the Eagles traded him away? When
Look,
Chip
LaShawn was a
Kelly
me
traded
guy,
him away.
yo. LaShawn was a me
Oh
guy.
my God. Okay, he's the only me guy in the league.
I didn't know that.
Deshaun Jackson was. He had to go too.
Oh, this guy's
I don't agree with Chip. I don't agree with Chip's decision
So why
with
you-
LaShawn.
so why you
With
feeling
LaShawn,
validation?
I agree with the whole Deshaun Jackson
Are you
thing.
serious?
I do.
Why?
I didn't like him. It's a personal thing though. Personal.
Yeah. So,
Completely personal.
He didn't sign your autograph one time, I think.
It's because you a blood.
I didn't. I didn't.
You got the band. You a
Hey,
crip, my bad.
yeah, I'm a crip.
No,
don't be that.
you
Don't be
gonna-
that.
so bottom line is, man, that was probably the worst
Kim Hicks didn't like my comment.
sit down and be
told you to
humble
go
for.
home.
Yeah, she definitely
This
said
is-
go home. Yeah.
Go home.
I'm going home
Go
after
home, be a
this.
thing.
I'm going home after this.
I'm about to say, man, that might be
You think
the
I'm going?
worst sit down
Nah, man.
and be humble award.
I seen it and it made me
I thought I
mad.
missed
yo.
something.
It made me mad.
I thought he did something
Nah,
crazy.
nah,
He
yeah,
did
yeah,
something
yeah.
crazy
He did
between
nothing.
Sunday and today, and I was
Nah.
like, damn, man.
I've been thinking about it. I was actually thinking about it all day. It was on my mind at work and
Damn,
everything.
you was
know?
ready for that.
McGregor should have got your shit down.
Nah, man, McGregor didn't deserve it. He didn't jump in the crowd.
You can't jump in the crowd. You couldn't breathe.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of my struggling Eagles,
Oh, man.
Bums.
whoa, we're not bums. We're just getting right. That's all it is. We're just getting right.
Little hungover.
Don't matter because we play in the worst conference in the NFL. Worst division.
Facts.
Worst division in the NFL.
Everybody play down to each team's level.
So 8 or 9 wins are going to get us in. And then
That's all
who
you
wants
gotta
to
do
play
is
us?
8-8.
And then who wants to play us?
8-8.
9-7 might win that.
We're able to run off about 8 straight. That's what we do. We ran off
Did
9
you
straight
not
last
watch
year.
football last season?
Last season
did.
we ran off 9
I
straight.
did.
What's
Last
your
season.
team, bro?
Cowboy fan.
No, I can't even. No.
Right.
Anyway.
we talking about colors again?
Anyway,
We talking about winning. We talking about winning for the most part. 2-3 right now,
so
but
we know.
The Eagles.
We all rolling together in the NFC. So
What do y'all think about? What do y'all think about us signing Shady?
we're trading for him.
Trading for him. I'm sorry.
Depends on what the asking price is, man. He's 30. At what point do you blame Buffalo? At what point did he hit that?
He's
Whoa.
30, man. He's a running back.
He's injury prone.
Whoa.
Is he going to
He's
jail?
not? He hasn't been getting hurt lately?
Is he gonna be free?
Like,
She's pressing charges.
Is he gonna be free? Is the question? Because if he's
We're-
free,
we're not
he's
sure.
good.
He's innocent until proven guilty.
Y'all
bro.
don't let him in
B-Way
Philly.
thinks he did nothing wrong.
Can't
He
shake
might
the
not.
law. Can't shake the
Nobody
law.
ever does anything.
No one ever does anything wrong with Big.
Y'all
There's
don't
gotta
let him
be
in
a
Philly. He'd be
video.
right back
There's
up in
gotta
the
be
Burger
an
King.
HD.
I'm just going off America's rules.
Kim Hicks wants me to go home, but you just let people beat up girls and
I
like
just
it's
want to
fine.
say what I said.
But she
That's
won't
not-
comment on
whoa,
that.
Whoa.
I want to see the cops try to arrest that
Do
nigga.
not say that.
All right, I won't say it out loud.
I mean,
Well, no, first of all, in America, we're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
does it work that way?
Well, I still stand by that. I'm sorry.
In court of public opinion, man.
I don't care about public opinion.
I do.
Public opinion might think I do something that I shouldn't do. But I don't care what they think.
I'd rather have the Le'Veon Bell trade than the
Or
court
David
trade.
Johnson. I heard David Johnson got thrown out.
No, I don't want
No,
David.
wait, we got him. That'd be crazy.
I mean, I would
It's-
anybody.
The Le'Veon Bell
All
trade would
these
be
Eagle
nice.
fans.
It'd be a lot
Depends.
better.
I heard a second and third round pick.
But you knew they were thinking about something when they restructured Cox's deal. I mean, they're like, oh, we're not seeking any trade, but this is for next year. Yeah, okay.
But Shady needs to come home, man. They shipped him out to Buffalo for no reason. Because he made somebody mad.
We got a linebacker out of the deal.
He was trash where he at.
Oh, good old Kiko Alonso.
Kiko Alonso.
Number was stupid.
He went to where you go? Miami.
Didn't he last what? He lasted what?
2 years, I think. He was hurt a lot, though. He hurt.
He had that one interception in Atlanta, though.
Chip Kelly should have got your sit down and be humble award.
No, he didn't do nothing today.
Chip Kelly
he didn't do it in the past week.
He can get your sit down and be humble award every week. Any week you're
No,
struggling,
man,
give
what
it
do
to
you
Chip
mean?
Kelly.
Honestly,
Scroll
like
your
everything,
face.
you know. What's the saying? About vision being 2020, like after the fact.
Nice.
I had LaShawn McCoy on the team.
I don't.
Whoa.
Maybe McCoy. Like I said, Deshaun was a cancer.
So was McCoy.
I don't think his personality was as bad as Deshaun's.
Did he not beat up the undercover cops? Did he not?
What are you basing this off of?
His actions.
Of what?
In the
There's a
club,
bunch of
fighting.
stories about
Yeah, up in the
him.
Berg, ain't he? Was at
Yeah.
H2. He was at
Yeah.
Eclipse, right?
You know,
Dragonfly.
When those moves happened, was it good for the Eagles?
No.
at the
Oh,
moment,
no,
but I
that's
think
what mattered.
eventually, but it builds a culture. Culture wins too.
But
Like,
you can't say that they would do something next year or cheer them next year or something. Or it would change. You don't know what would happen. At the time, those is bad moves, yo. Like, straight up.
I do think I do think the McCoy move was a bad move, but the Deshaun, I think he had to go.
I understand what he was thinking, but it was bad moves for the football team, yo.
well,
at
Deshaun
the
was
time,
horrible 'cause
I don't think they were going to win a
everything
Super Bowl with that team. With the team, not just. I'm not saying just them. I'm saying they're a large part. They're a large part, but. McNabb didn't win one with them.
Y'all were coming off a good season,
McNabb
though.
is garbage.
Stop it.
Oh man,
He's a
look,
future
the
Hall
thing
of
about
Famer,
that season,
probably.
the thing about that season,
Stop
You
it.
look like a McNabb fan. Like, you look like
Nah,
typical.
Kind of look like McNabb, don't he?
No, I am too.
He kind of look like
But yeah, I
McNabb.
look like a nigga. You can see like you look like a McNabb fan. You got that McNabb lip. You got that-
Don't forget my name again.
Oh, man.
You look like a ball thrown in the ground ass.
and laugh about it.
Went out the field smiling about it, man. Come on, man. You serious? McNabb is garbage, man.
But look, the thing about Deshaun specifically, when they went to the playoffs that year, Chip Kelly's first year, you remember the Eagles were in the locker room taking pictures. Every group was taking a picture. What was Deshaun doing? He took a picture by himself. Like, stuff like that, little things. Yeah. Like, every group, receivers, running backs, everybody, you see Deshaun by himself with his division champ shirt taking a picture. So that's kind of like little things. That's the kind of player that he is. That's why he's on his third team.
You don't think
McCoy, he's a Hall of Famer.
you don't think that reflects leadership? Like you don't think he would?
No, because McCoy, Deshaun came into the
McCoy
league
is a
like
man
that.
of the people, man.
McCoy is a Hall of Famer, but I
man of the
don't.
people.
He's the all-time leading rusher in Eagles history. I mean, for what that's worth, I think it's like what 5,000.
He ain't Hall of Famer yet.
He's a Hall of Famer. He's at 12,000 for his career.
Yeah, y'all just give out that Hall of Famer thing so
That's the
loosely.
thing. Like
He's top 10 all time right now, I think.
rushing yards.
And remember, I'm not
No
giving out
way.
facts here. McCoy is
Nah,
up
you
there.
gotta go to CNN for that.
He's
Man.
top 10, top 15 all time.
Really?
Yes.
In what?
Rushing yards.
Ever?
Ever.
Somebody got to. It's too many.
I got you.
So y'all be acting like, well, Frank Gore's not a Hall of Famer? 14,000 yards?
I don't know, man.
Who?
I don't
Frank
know.
Gore's not a Hall of Famer?
You know what? I don't
See,
know.
I
I
just
think
look
maybe
at
because
numbers.
I'm living it. Maybe because I'm living it.
You're right. I'll tell you, Jim Brown put up the numbers. You're like, okay, he's a Hall of Famer.
You're right. Maybe because I'm
But Jim Brown did that in 8 seasons.
Well, no, I'm just using him as an example. Like,
Right.
when you look up
Yeah.
old guys' numbers, you'd be like, yeah, that's a Hall of Famer because they told us how great he was. But you see
But
Frank
then you gotta
Gore.
also see how many games they did it in. Like this guy was amazing.
Frank Gore's playing with
Frank
no
Gore,
leaders.
man, there's no wow factor there.
It's not
either.
a wow factor,
He ain't never
but
won
He's
nothing.
consistently like.
It was like a whole career played out like Curtis Martin. Watching him growing up. You didn't think Hall of Famer. He ended up being top 10.
I guess you're right. Maybe because I'm living in it.
Nah, I think you're on to something. I don't think Frank Gore's a Hall of Famer yet. Nah, he ain't gonna be one.
Yeah, if it ain't now.
Frank Gore's
No,
Hall
I
of
think
Famer?
he'll get in. But what I always think when
His
I hear
story's amazing.
future Hall of Famer, I always think like first ballot. And that's probably my problem. I always say no.
You're right.
But
You're
I
right.
think like 20 years from now, whatever, yeah, he gets in.
Like them.
He's not one of them old 60-year-old guys that can't walk and makes it there
Frank
finally.
Gore is if he gets in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
I think he's a Hall of Famer, but
he
he's
can't walk now.
you know, He's not
You know what the problem is?
He's not a first ballot guy.
But maybe it's my problem. Tracy McGrady lowered the bar for everybody as a Hall of Famer.
But that's basketball.
No, in sports. Sports in general.
I thought Tracy was deservingly in.
What is the
I
minimum?
don't know how, though.
Hold on. What
How
is
do
the
you feel?
minimum for you as a basketball player to say somebody's good? They average this many points a game. What's the they call it in baseball
Position.
the Mendoza line?
All right.
No.
Hold
20
on.
points per game.
Hold on.
You
I
right.
got the stats from
This guy didn't
McCoy.
even-
That's the 300. That's
I got the
the
stats from McCoy right
You
now.
got the stats from McCoy. Let's see that. We got
Tracy
the,
McGrady?
All right,
McCoy
up
stats.
to this
That's
year
McCoy
right
stats.
now. McCoy stats
Fame.
read.
It's not Hall of Fame.
He has
You play long
2,230 carries for 10,262
Oh,
yards.
who's that?
McCoy.
Shady.
Okay.
He's averaging 4.6 a carry, 66 touchdowns, and 451 receptions.
10,000 yards.
A little over 10,000.
Where's that ranking?
yeah.
Hold on, where's
10,000. That's not. He's out of the top 15.
50.
No, he's not. He's in the top 10. Look, Emmitt Smith is the leader with
At
16,000
16,000 something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a lot of guys get to 10,000 though.
I don't think he's top 15 on that.
I would say top 15.
At 10,000.
The suspense is killing me.
Yes. We need some suspenseful music.
How old is he now?
Well, in the
That's neither here nor
meantime,
there, man. That's
we
a whole
know-
other topic.
we know Jack's not giving facts.
Y'all want sex?
That's all he's doing is giving his opinionated facts.
He drops it.
I'm
Hold on.
somewhere near the truth. I'm all right.
I think we skipped over something real big that happened yesterday with Drew Brees.
Yeah, we did kind of skip
You know
over
why
that.
I
didn't want to talk about that. I got emotional.
No, because it hit me. But I get the MAGA vibes from Drew Brees too.
Oh,
I don't.
my God.
I don't get
He
those
wear
vibes.
them.
from
He
him.
wear them Wrangler jeans,
We're
and
talking about football players. That's all.
that's Drew Brees.
Yo, the scene last night was, if you were watching it, was amazing though. Like,
It made
they stopped the whole game. Crowd went crazy. His wife came down. The kids came down. The Hall of Fame president came down, got the ball, hugged the coach. All his players went out in the field. Like, it was.
So your
If you-
allergies started acting up.
I mean,
I
not
feel like that message he gave his kids was like rehearsed.
well, he was mic'd up. You know, people always know when they're mic'd up.
You get anything you work hard for if you're white.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
you
my
guys
God.
talk about me.
Yeah,
being
didn't
that
you
guy,
say he hates
man?
the race card earlier?
Ain't you half white? No, sir.
You look like a half a nigga.
I told you, man.
But I'm a white
You Rican? Oh, all right.
I never got told that
You
before,
did.
man.
You got the
I'm going home
Lancaster.
tonight. I won't be able to look in the mirror.
That's the Lancaster complexion. Everybody in Lancaster that complexion.
You're right.
What complexion are you? I'm Lancaster.
Don't start calling it.
Like only 10% Caucasian.
Here's the thing about Drew Brees, though. One of my former teammates plays with him right now. Shout out to Jamal Bushrod. Is his left tackle? Well, I'm not sure if it's left tackle or not, but he's on the offensive line for him.
He didn't, John.
Yeah, he tweeted out yesterday. Shout out to the GOAT, and he put it that. So where do you think we rank Drew Brees at? Like, he never been the best quarterback in the league.
Good question.
The thing with the Drew Brees story is, like, so many things get affected by Drew Brees, and horrible shoulder injury. I forget what year it was. They bring in Phillip Rivers, who's another Hall of Famer. Now, we're not gonna talk about rankings and all that. He's a Hall of Famer.
Oh my God.
Phillip Rivers is not a Hall of Famer.
It's like, hey,
Come on, man.
hey, oh, you play for?
He has the stats.
Oh, you play
He
for
has the
Miami?
stats.
You're in the
Yeah,
Hall of
he put
Fame,
up
buddy.
numbers.
You're just hearing them out.
No. Okay. Drew Brees, let's say he stays in San Diego, wins them a Super Bowl. You think they get a stadium though? Right. They still be in San Diego. No.
They should be in San Diego.
They didn't
Nobody
want
in LA is a Chargers
but they
fan.
didn't want to build them a stadium.
Who's
let's just
the
say-
Chargers
look,
fan in LA?
I'm laying
yo?
this out for you. So that happens. The Chargers will still be in San Diego. Who knows how his career plays out? He goes to New Orleans. He wanted to go to Miami with Nick Saban. They chose Dante Culpepper over him because they felt his knee injury, was a lot more stable than his shoulder injury. So let's say he goes to Miami. Nick Saban is probably still in Miami. Alabama never happens. So
You're saying butterfly effect.
So all this stuff happens because of one player. I mean, but that had nothing to do with where I think he ranks. I put him up there with Aaron Rodgers. one Super Bowl win each.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the best ever.
He can't stay healthy.
I think Breeze is the
Out the pocket.
top 7 quarterback.
Where do you rank him?
Ever?
Number.
I think he's ever. Yeah, ever.
Who's your greatest of all time? Like whether you like the guy or not, I'm gonna say Brady.
Peyton Manning's the best quarterback I've ever seen play, in my opinion. I think Tom Brady's second.
Third?
Like, I think he's won a lot of Super Bowl. No, I'm talking about in my era. Like, I know people talk about Johnny Unitas and all them, but I didn't see those guys.
Joe Montana.
But I didn't see those guys play. I'm basing off of the people that I've seen play. I'm going Peyton Manning,
Well, you ain't
Tom
seen anybody
Brady.
play.
Hey man, you might throw.
I'm not going to go with somebody
there,
because somebody
Right.
told me, oh, Montana was the greatest of all time. I don't know that. I didn't see him play. I agree. Okay, that's great.
How
Yeah, I
long was
didn't
the
see-
NFL?
From watching
I
it.
didn't see him on
So what?
What?
How long was the NFL in existence?
They're coming up on 100 years here, and either next year.
And you're going to base it off of the last 20 that you watched?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
What can I do? I want to go back and say,
terrible.
oh, well, 1966, this guy threw for 5,000 yards.
So you
No.
go on YouTube and look
My
up
point
Frank
is,
Rugby.
I'm not going to just go
If
watch
somebody
Montana's
jumped in America
entire
right now, they
career.
would-
What are you thinking?
What?
I said that.
He's a free thinker.
I said that for Kim. I said that for Kim. I said that for Kim.
Freer than this.
I'm going to be that heckler at the next show. I'm going to be that heckler. I'm going to sit back. You can't see me. And it's dark enough, but I'm just going to throw stuff.
No, what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to you, B, how can I possibly say that Montana is the best quarterback,
Because the numbers.
and I've never seen him. I've never seen him play.
Do you say Jordan's better than LeBron?
I've seen Jordan play. That's
Yeah,
different.
we got
The same age group, the same time frame.
You
ain't it?
can't do
No?
that, though. Man. You can't do that.
Montana ain't in our age group, man.
You can't put everybody you saw.
We saw him with the Chiefs.
ahead.
No, put him ahead. That's why I
You
said.
can't put everybody. You put everybody you saw ahead of everybody you didn't see.
No,
You're
that's not what I said, though. I said I'm ranking them based on who I seen play. I'm not talking about those guys.
So
I'm not saying ever in the NFL. I said I'm going to rank them.
10 is the past 20 years.
Yeah, I'm going to base them off of who I seen.
You can't
So
do
your
that.
top 10 is useless.
Yeah, you can't do
How?
that. You need research.
Some of first of all,
You having a hard
research, number one, I know what they say on the internet, and plus, no one ever lies on the internet. It's all true. But what I'm saying is, if you look at the last 20 years, you're going to put at least 6 of those quarterbacks in the top of all time anyway. Right? Am I wrong about
it
that?
became a passing league too. And
Yes.
Like, a lot of guys are going to agree that Peyton Manning's the best ever.
Yes.
So I'm not wrong about
Brady,
that. A lot of people are going to say Brady
Marino?
is the best ever. You know who I never hear about being one of the best ever? Terry Bradshaw. He got just as many rings as Tom Brady. More. He got more.
Rings with Terry Bradshaw.
He had
His
more.
team was crazy.
Exactly.
His team was crazy.
Exactly.
But
It's not just about rings with
Tom
Brady.
Brady-
Not
No,
just
but you
about
talk
rings,
to
though.
people in your same demographic.
And I
But
do.
If you talk to people that's older than you, they're not going to tell you that Manning or Brady was the best.
I
Probably.
think people will say Manning, regardless. I think 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds would tell you Manning
But
still
you're
one
going
of
to hear
the
some
best
old
quarterbacks.
names. You'll hear some
Oh, I
LBs.
agree with you. I'm not saying that you're not. But I'm saying, how can I judge these guys? And I ain't never see them drive down the field last minute. Well, I mean, obviously, the Montana, you see all the highlights and stuff, but you don't see them as a career go down the line. I'm saying, that based off of like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton, Breeze, like McNabb, whatever. I've seen those guys.
Through McNabb.
Well, I'm just throwing McNabb in there because I'm an Eagles fan. Like,
Drew-
I'm not saying he's one of the greatest.
Drew
I'm saying
Brees or Brett
I
Favre?
can rank that guy. In my last 20 years of watching football, I can rank those guys in some kind of order.
So why is history relevant in some parts of your life and not in sports where you're ranking things?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Are we gonna go off sports topic now? Like, I'm in this mode of ranking Drew Brees, and you just talking
What
about.
number is Drew Brees? 7? Is number 7?
When you get,
I think he's
it gets
top-
convoluted, man. When you
In
start
my
putting people
my
in the first
lifetime,
line.
he's like the top 6, 7 quarterback. Yeah.
All right.
He might never have been top 3 in the league.
He ain't in my top 10.
He's played in Breeze's
Get outta
defense.
here.
He's played in the Manning era. He's played in the Brady era, and he's played in the Favre era. Let's be honest.
How you can't be top 10 if you ain't got your own error. Get out of here.
No, man, you can't.
Get out of here. He ain't got an error. Get out of
He
here.
brought New Orleans a Super Bowl.
He ain't got an error. You said he played in the Brady. He played in the Brady era. He played in the Favre era. Well,
Those
he
are a
played
lot
his
of
own
errors.
era.
I thought they were
When
all the
his
same
error?
errors for the most
But I can
part.
say
Like
Manning played in the Favre era.
But there is a Manning error. You can't deny it.
Well, yeah, because
When's
he's the
the
best
Breeze
ever.
era?
Is my point.
When's
know
the
what's coming
Breeze
up
era?
next.
So that's why I didn't say he was
he
the
had
best
it.
ever. I said he's like top 7.
He's a great player.
He can't be top 7. He's not
Great
top
player.
7.
He's a great player.
In the last 20 years, you're not top 7 quarterback.
Of course he is. He ain't got an error though.
That's where I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Last 20 years.
Hey, he just said he's top 10. He just said he's top 10. But I agree. Like, if you don't have an era, it's hard to be like top 10.
I'm glad the Carson Wentz era is starting now.
That's right. Do we have any comments we need to get to, like before we check out of here?
Hey, in the meantime,
Tony Robert Miller wrote, look at games whose competition was in time period. Drew Brees is the man. McNabb threw in the ground 10 feet high. Brandon, we had one of them at TSCT.
We did have one of those at that.
Tony Robert Miller.
That's Tony Miller, man.
Jeremiah wrote, McNabb only had a number wide receiver for 1 year. Number one wide receiver for 1 year. Just imagine if he could have had that his whole year. Well, oh, shit, my fault. Bro. God damn, but I didn't get it.
What else we got?
I didn't get it.
What else we got?
Only if you're Kavanaugh, do the rules apply, not the black man.
Was that Kim again?
Yeah.
Yo, Kim.
You already knew it.
Hey.
She on your top.
I don't know who that. I don't know who that is. Stop that. No, I ain't got no problem with Kim. I appreciate her tuning in. And, I mean, she told me to go home. But I just want to thank her for her tuning in, man. She seems like she's really pro-black. I don't want no problem with that side.
Nothing wrong with that, Kim.
None.
Hey, we got to wrap up. So we want to give a big shout out to Alan Massenburg for coming through.
Shout out to Alan.
Yeah, I got the name right.
Yes, sir. October 27th.
Tell them about the shows again. Tell them the dates one more time.
October 18th, Philadelphia at Golf and Social. October 27th, Conestoga Restaurant here in Lancaster. And November 4th at the Chameleon Club. My show. Come through.
Definitely check it out.
That's when B-Way gets VIP.
It's your birthday. You can sit front and center. I'm not going to roast
Just
it.
don't get there. Don't get there before the girl goes on, because it's going to screw your whole view of the show up. I'm telling you, it gets good. I promise you.
If Brandon come, I'm gonna roast the shit out of him.
Well, you know I'm coming, man. But I'm about to stand up by the bar in the back. I don't want no problems.
Hey, we have a couple.
Kid here being on. Get you out of here.
Y'all wearing it to your show now.
Bring it. I'm telling you.
Cool. It keeps me cool, man.
That's the most uncool thing you can wear.
But it's like, first of all, I wet it, boom, tied it up. That shit, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's worth it.
Nah, you got that.
It's worth it. Yo.
Hey, we have.
I'm bringing one to your show, yo. You gotta do your show in one of these.
If you come, I won't do that.
Yeah, if I go and you got one of those on your head, I might have to walk out.
Well, you walk out then. I'm Leonardo, or what does she call me?
Yeah,
Leonardo.
I'm Leonardo for the whole month now.
Tupac.
Thug life. All right, hey, Alan's shows are flyers are posted on the Facebook page, so make sure you go check them out. We appreciate them stopping by, showing love on the Opinionated Facts podcast.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for keeping me up on Tuesday night.
Hey, man. We appreciate you coming through. We got any shout outs, fellas?
No.
I want to shout out my baby sister, Shade Rudolph. She gave birth today to her baby. I don't know how many pounds. I don't know how many ounces. I know his name's Maurice, I think.
Terrible. Terrible uncle.
She hasn't answered the phone. She hasn't answered the phone for me yet. She sent me a snap or something. I forget. But yeah, congratulations. I will be down.
Hey, well, she's probably definitely a little busy. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor as well, the Credit Lab in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. If anyone is in need of credit repair, building business credit, business loans, counseling, you can contact the Credit Lab for a free consultation. Again, the website is www.creditlab.com. They got Credit Lab on Facebook, or you can call 717-509-8899. And if you mention Opinionated Facts, you get $50 off your startup fee. So make sure you get down there if you ever want to get your credit looked at or fixed up or whatever that needs to be done for you. Anyway, Red, you didn't shout nobody out?
I just did. The hell are you listening?
Nephew, man.
Oh, nephew. I'm sorry.
New nephew.
I was getting a little bit too comfortable, man.
They going to be tight. I'm telling you.
Camera goes off, about to go down, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my big brother, man. He turned 39 today, so it was a blast day. So shout out to him. Make sure you tune in to Say Less Podcast and all that as well. Shout out to TCP. Keep being tuned in there as well. The numbers are going up every week. Other than that, I'm not shouting out anybody this week. We good, fellas? Everybody else?
We good.
Other than my shout outs, I'm not shouting nobody out.
Well, no, I shout out normal people every week, man. I shout out normal people every week.
Keeping it light.
Yeah. I'm just giving it to my brother today, October 9th. Blast Day. And Red's nephew, Maurice, hopefully.
I'm pretty sure he's a junior. I think.
Shout out to both of them.
I'm hoping. I hope I didn't come on here and get it wrong. But I'm pretty sure on the thing I seen, like Maurice something's white. I don't know. Look, he had a baby. That's all that matters. He had a baby. So what?
Shout out to him, man. October 9th. It's a great day, man. Other than that, we're out of here, man. Stay laid up, stay prayed up, stay out the way, and listen to what some old folks got to say. Peace.